What is up, everybody? It is time finally for GOML, the Canadian Fighting Game Championships. I'm so excited. We are going to get some great Smash Ultimate this weekend, and I wanted to make this video to kind of put out my predictions on who I think is going to win the event. Now, first off, this event is super stacked, probably the most stacked American tournament this year, outside of maybe Genesis. But when you look at the top, when you look at just winners in general, you got Sparg0, Leo, Tweak, Shuton, Light, Riddles, Kameme, Zomba, Sonics, Dabuz, Jackal, Meister, Onin, the list goes on, and that's not even including all the people in losers. So this tournament is going to be ridiculously stacked, and there are going to be two main things that, in my opinion, are the storyline for this tournament. Number one is obviously going to be Sparg0. Sparg0 is seeded, I think Sparg0 is seeded first if you look at top 8. I'm pretty sure Sparg0 is the 1 seed for this tournament. And this tournament, not only, if you've seen yesterday's video, not only is this tournament important for Sparg0 just in general, it'll be very important in determining who is the current #1 player in the world, because a win for Sparg0 at this tournament, 877-man tournament, a super major, would be an incredible win on Sparg0's resume. And the second storyline that I think is going to be big here is going to be MKLeo, who has had a stretch of tournaments where he hasn't been placing the best this year. He's gotten 2 9th places. We'll see if Leo can actually solidify himself, re-solidify himself as a top 3 player in the world. Currently, he's sitting right around 5 and 6, which is easily the lowest he's been ever since the first year of Ultimate. If I had to predict certain matchups that I think could be dangerous, Leo Sonics, those sets are always kind of it usually swings Leo's way, obviously, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sonic is playing really well, if Sonics takes that. Tweak Shuton, I feel like Shuton could either go on a run. Shuton is very, it's hard to determine what exactly Shuton is doing sometimes. Some days he's playing really well, but he also struggles a little bit against certain players. I'm not sure of Tweak Shuton's history. Light versus Riddles. Riddles could very easily be playing extremely well at this tournament. However, I know Riddles hasn't been playing Smash as much and has been more focused on Street Fighter. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Onin upset Riddles, depending on how Onin's playing. Light will probably beat Meister. I don't think Meister rarely, if ever, beats Light. I could definitely see Jackal, Kurama, Big D. If Big D gets an upset over MKLeo, that would be an insane, one of the biggest upsets ever. Dabuz is at this tournament, but as always, he's not seeded too high. I think he's seeded right outside of the top 10. He's seeded not to even get into top 8, so that'll be very interesting. But then if we actually look, we have Ling, we have Cosmos is actually in this tournament. He's seeded to lose to Jackal in losers round 2, so Cosmos is not seeded very high. However, I know Cosmos has been grinding. He's gone back to the Pyramithra. I saw he even tweeted out that he might go Inkling again. If he goes Inkling, I'll be so happy. Cosmos Inkling was one of the best things to watch in early Ultimate, and I still feel like it's his most fun character to ever watch. Dark Wizzy is also at this tournament. I've been waiting for Dark Wizzy to go on a tournament run ever since he started playing again after quarantine, after he started attending more events. I think it's only a matter of time because people forget. At one point, Dark Wizzy was a top 10 player in Ultimate, and I'm really excited to see if we can see that again. Or maybe he's top 20, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Dark Wizzy play. But obviously you got Goblin. Paulo Kage could also make a very deep run. He's been playing extremely well lately. But if we look at our top 8 and our projected top 8, if I had to make a prediction on who is going to win this tournament, based on the matchups, we'll see Sparg0, Leo if it's seeded correctly in winner semis. I do think Leo wins that. Unless Sparg0, those matches usually go back and forth. And Sparg0, while he has been on a tear, I think Leo is it's just a matter of time before Leo starts dominating again. He's been playing more Joker. He's been getting back into the groove of things. If Leo has decided on a character that he wants to play against Sparg0, I think Leo will win that. Tweak Light, depending on how Tweak is playing, I would really want to see a Leo Tweak winners finals. And then in losers, the biggest person that I think could make a losers run is either Shuton or Light. If we see like a Light Leo grand finals, or or if we see a losers finals of Tweak Light like predicted, and Tweak goes on to play Leo in grand finals, or Tweak goes on to play Sparg0 in grand finals, I would really enjoy that. We've been seeing a lot of Leo versus Tweak lately, and I'd just not like to see that again. So in my opinion, I want to see Leo Tweak in grand finals, and I think Leo is going to win that in either 1 or 2 sets. Either way, I'd love to see 2 sets. But for my biggest thing this tournament would be, I really am excited to see if Cosmos actually brings out the Inkling. I do think Leo will win the event and solidify himself as kind of the new age. We're going to see Leo dominance again, and Leo will start to fight for that #1 position towards the end of the year. Because if Leo goes on a dominant streak towards the end of the year, that'll make that top 3 discussion a lot more interesting. But let me know what you guys' predictions are. As always, I'm going to be streaming probably Championship Sunday and Top 32 live on my YouTube channel here, so make sure to check that out on Sunday. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.